Sunday the 19th of March and we are on the Ftse 100. So let's have a recap of this market from last week quickly and then we will have a look at it for the trading week ahead. So coming into the start of last week, we were sitting below these key resistance levels. The Ftse began to break above right at the start of the week on the Monday. Once we started to get above these levels, the Ftse became more bullish. However, because we were up toward the all-time highs, I was still happy to look for those sell positions also on this market. We had some nice opportunities up from these levels. Okay, so coming into next week now, what are we looking at? Well, the first thing is, although the Ftse has made a new all-time high, we have made this high with a rejection pin bar. So the market has pushed up, made the new highs, and then sold off strongly. The next day, we have grinded up into those levels and then sold off once again. So really, what I'm looking at coming into next week is to see if we break below, let me just mark it in, break below the lows of Thursday. If we do, potentially we're going to see a move back down on the Ftse 100. Where are our key levels of support below? Well, let's just mark this in. First of all, we still have this level right here. As you can see, the Ftse was testing these levels multiple times as we began to break up above. Here, we came back down, tested once again, and then shot up. So, support levels right here, lining in with the previous swing high. Ftse starts to come down. I'm happy to look at these levels for those potential bullish positions. Down below, we start to get into that 330 level again. So the 7330 area is a level we have gone over a good number of times in the past. As the market was coming up, we were looking up at these levels as key resistance. The market reacted off of it numerous times. It then broke through, it came back down, tested these levels as support, and we have bounced up once again. So down at these levels, also nice support. If we have broken down into these levels, what does that mean? It means we've already broken through a good level of support. As support breaks, very often it becomes resistance. We see the market bouncing back up. We can then look for those sell positions at these levels also. If the Ftse starts coming through these levels, then we are very likely in line for a stronger correction, really all the way back down into these key levels right here. These levels also, we went over a number of times. As we broke above, we were looking at these levels for potential support. The market reacted off of it a number of times. The reason we were looking at these levels, or the reason we got that clue, is this little pause right here. As the market has came down very strongly, we've pushed back up, given a clue as to where the market is then finding the sellers once again, where we then sold off strongly. It's just giving you that little clue. You can see the market pausing, pushing back up, the sellers stepping back in at these levels, forcing the market down. As we break above, it's just suggesting that we have potentially a strong support level. So if we do start to come down once again, we can look for those bullish positions from, it's really down toward the 7260, 7270 area where this support area begins. And those are the main things I am looking for coming into next week. Really the main one, first of all, is to see if we begin to break below the low of this pin bar. If we do, clearly it's a negative sign. We will also have then broken below the previous swing right here. So the market has pushed up, pulled back, pushed up. If we begin to break down, we're breaking below the previous swing high. We're breaking below the low of the rejection pin bar. We're likely going to see a move down. We do have some very nice levels of support down below. So for day trading, I'm still happy to look at these areas for those buy positions. As they begin to break also, we can then begin to watch them for resistance on pullbacks to sell into the market also. Okay guys, as always, I hope that was helpful. I hope you all have a good trading week next week. I'm James Orr, and thank you.